Star Wars: The Clone Wars 2008. The official debut of Ahsoka Tano was as a young Jedi who was sent by Grand Master Yoda to become Anakin Skywalker's Padawan after he had been elevated to the status of Jedi Knight. Because of their differences in attitude, she was assigned to Anakin so that he would learn responsibility and what it meant to not have attachments to people, which he was not happy about. Their relationship at first was mainly playful, but they eventually got along and developed respect for each other when they had to safely deliver Jabba's son to him when he was kidnapped by Dooku on behalf of the Separatists who wanted to gain Jabba's support and blacklist the Jedi.
You are to be executed immediately.
What? Does this always happen to you?
Everywhere I go.
Star Wars: The Clone Wars TV series 2008. Set after the events of the Clone Wars movie, the series portrayed Ahsoka's growth as a Jedi Padawan and how her skills grew from seasons 1 through 5 as she made multiple episode appearances. It also depicted how her perception of the war evolved. She was at some point a Padawan commander of the 501st Legion in the Grand Army of the Republic, and continued to learn the ways of the Jedi as Anakin's apprentice. The two had now developed a mutual fondness and would at times take great risks to protect or save one another. During the final arc of Season 5, Ahsoka was framed and imprisoned for a deadly explosion and a murder that occurred, both of which were committed by her friend, Barriss Offee. Although eventually exonerated, she became disillusioned with the Jedi Council and left the Jedi Order in the season finale. In the final season of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka was the focus of 2 out of the 3 story arcs in the season. The first one focused on Ahsoka, who befriended 2 sisters, namely Trace and Rafa Martez, and helped them settle a debt with the Pike Syndicate while trying to conceal her Force powers because the sisters hated the Jedi. The second of these was set during the events of Revenge of the Sith, and it showed her briefly reuniting with Anakin and acting as an advisor to Rex, who had been promoted to commander. On the way to Coruscant, she sensed that Anakin was in trouble, though unaware that he had fallen to the dark side. When Order 66 was issued, Ahsoka's clone troopers, including Rex, turned on her, but she escaped and managed to remove Rex's chip that was controlling his brain.
Come on, Ahsoka.
You want me there? I figured because of before.
Ahsoka, through it all, you never gave up. You did a great job.
Star Wars: Rebels 2015. Ahsoka was a secretive rebel agent in the first season of Star Wars Rebels, which took place 14 years after the Clone Wars concluded. She operated under the code name of Fulcrum, where she provided the rebel crew with a ghost with information and supplies, and disguised her appearance by using an altered voice and appeared as a hooded hologram, but her identity was revealed in the season finale. In Season 2, she took a more active role where she worked with the Ghost crew until they had to confront the Inquisitors on the planet called Malachor. While on the same planet, she had a fateful duel with Darth Vader and her crew thought she died. In Season 4, Ezra went back in time, using the world between worlds to rescue Ahsoka from dying, and he altered her fate. Ahsoka got separated from Ezra, but promised to find him. Ahsoka made a return appearance in the series finale when she returned to Lothal to join Sabine Wren in her quest to find Ezra.
You look... Wait. What happened? Where am I?
You were fighting Vader.
Star Wars: Forces of Destiny 2017. The series featured less than 5 minutes episodes. Ahsoka was humble, brave, and more mature and had shown growth and was on the way to becoming a Jedi Knight, and she was given a Padawan braid. She was appreciated by her master Anakin and Yoda. She worked alongside Senator Padme Amidala during negotiations with the Arthurian delegates, and the senator grew a fondness towards Ahsoka for her dedication and hard work.
Have faith in her. You must.
I do.
Sorry, I'm late.
Ahsoka, what happened?
The Mandalorian 2020. Ahsoka made her first appearance in Season 2, which occurred 5 years after the defeat of Emperor Palpatine. During her search for Grand Admiral Thrawn, Ahsoka attempted to liberate the city of Caladan from Imperial occupation and encountered the Mandalorian, who was told to seek her out so that she could train a young child. Communing with him through the Force, she learned that the child's name was Grogu and that he was raised at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant before being rescued during the Great Jedi Purge and was hidden for his safety, which is why he suppressed his Force powers. Sensing great fear in Grogu and a deep connection with the Mandalorian, Ahsoka refused to take him as an apprentice, fearing that he could follow the same dark path as Anakin. After the Mandalorian helped her liberate Caladan, Ahsoka told him to take Grogu to the Jedi Temple on Tython, where Grogu would be able to reach out to another Jedi through the Force.
There is one possibility. Go to the planet Tython. There you will find the ancient ruins of a temple that has a strong connection to the Force.
The Book of Boba Fett 2022. In the episode, Ahsoka visited Luke Skywalker at his academy, and while there, she reunited with the Mandalorian, who came to visit Grogu at Luke Skywalker's Jedi Academy, where Grogu had started his Jedi training, and he came to give him a gift. Ahsoka advised the Mandalorian against seeing Grogu, as it would hinder his training due to the Jedi's strict rules against personal attachments. The Mandalorian reluctantly followed Ahsoka's advice, who offered to deliver the gift in his place. After the Mandalorian left, Ahsoka gave the gift to Luke, who said he was uncertain whether Grogu was fully committed to the Jedi path or not, and that he was not sure how to handle it. Ahsoka told Luke that Grogu's traits were similar to Luke's father Anakin during her apprenticeship with him, and advised him to follow his instincts on the matter before she left the planet.
Will I see you again?
Perhaps. May the Force be with you.
Star Wars Tales of the Jedi 2022. Ahsoka appeared in 3 episodes of the animated miniseries. The first episode depicted her birth and life as a toddler. A year after her birth, an infant Ahsoka Tano was taken on her first hunting trip with her mother. Both of them were surprised by a large predatory animal, which kidnapped Ahsoka. But after Ahsoka subdued the animal and had it return her to the village elder realized that she had a strong connection to the Force. The second episode, she appeared in showed Ahsoka as a Padawan under Anakin Skywalker. Unimpressed with the simple battle simulation Ahsoka had to train with, Anakin Skywalker devised a severe exercise where she had to overcome a large group of clone troopers armed with stun guns. Over the course of the Clone War, Skywalker continued to train Ahsoka through more drills with the clones of the 501st Legion under the supervision of both himself and Captain Rex. At the end of the war, Ahsoka utilized the skills she gained during the drills to survive the enactment of Order 66 aboard the Republic Cruiser Tribunal. Episode 6, which was her last appearance, was a loose adaptation of the Ahsoka novel, and it depicted more of what happened to her after Order 66, but before Star Wars Rebels. In this episode, Ahsoka tried to live a quiet life on a rural planet until she had to use the Force. An Inquisitor arrived on that planet to look for Ahsoka, and the two dueled, and she eventually defeated him using his lightsaber. This incident allowed Ahsoka to understand that innocent people around the galaxy needed her help.
Gantika, how could this be?
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
Ahsoka 2023. The focus character of this series is Ahsoka Tano, as she is now looking to embark on a new journey during the era of the New Republic, and the story focuses on Ahsoka's quest to find Grand Admiral Thrawn, who is believed to be the heir to the Empire due to how he is the only one who can unite all of the remnants of the Empire under one banner. She also seeks to find Ezra and is accompanied by Sabine Wren, Hera Syndulla, and Hudang the droid. Her mission now is to stop a war before it happens, and she has to go up against Elsbeth and Baylan Skoll, who is a former Jedi Knight, who are also looking for the map and have built a hyperspace ring that they intend to use to create a jump and look for Thrawn so that they can prevent him from taking over, and they can destroy the current system and recreate it.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
Interesting. He never mentioned you.
Thank you for watching this video. Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our awesome uploads.